Hello, good evening everyone, or good afternoon. Are we live? Let me double check. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, can you hear me? Somebody let me know in the chat please, folks. We are not running the usual mic today. I could probably take this off now. Yeah, we've had a little issue with the microphones, folks. Somehow, how Kia's got this wired up, I can't quite figure out. But I can't get the microphones to work, so I've just got the mic out the MacBook. So I don't want to move too far away in case you can't hear me. So I am just going to stick around here for a little sec. But welcome all. Hope you are all doing well, having a good Friday. We are going to be doing the draw today just for the Tom DeLonge Strat, the same day flash comp. Obviously, Kia normally does the draws, but he's on annual leave today. So you've got my boring self. Hope you're doing well though, folks. Do pop a comment in the chat. Hi Rob, how's it going? Hi Paul, hi Alex. Yeah, apologies folks, anyone just joining us, we haven't got the usual mics today, sorry. I've tried to figure out how Kia's got this machine all wired up, but I just can't figure it out for the life of me. So we've got the MacBook Pro mic today. Hopefully it's nice and loud anyway. As I say, it's only the one competition that we'll draw for tonight, so we won't be on here too long. Right, before we get started then, folks, just a couple of honourable mentions. Firstly, thank you to everyone that's got their same day tickets today. Really do appreciate it. The Tom DeLonge wasn't actually that popular. I was a bit shocked, to be fair. When we was choosing the flash comp for this week, I thought, you know what, the Tom DeLonge will be really popular. These have just come out. They've done a bit of a resurgence. And it wasn't too popular, which is a bit of a shame. So if you've got any feedback, was it just a case that you guys aren't into the guitar? What was it? Because, you know, these flash comps that we do every Friday are very risky for us. And we need them to sell out, if not get close, to be making worthwhile, you know. So, yeah, and they are pretty long as well because we have to do a big old drive on the evening. And we've been everywhere the last couple of weeks. We went to Preston 2 weeks ago. We didn't drop off last week due to the winner was outside the radius. So obviously for logistical reasons, we do a 100-mile radius from our showroom here in the West Mids. So yeah, but it's a wicked guitar. It is behind me somewhere. I don't want to move too far away from this, by the way, folks. As I mentioned, the mic, we're using the laptop. But this is the Tom DeLonge Strat, as you can see. I'll just do a little camera close-up. Very cool, with the Seymour Duncan Infinity humbucker in there as well. And we're going to be drawing for that in just a sec. I do actually want to mention this because Kia glossed over this very quickly last night, like it was a reissue. And I just want to reiterate, this is an original 1959 Gibson Melody Maker. It is now live on the site. We launched this last night after the draw. Top to bottom, it is all original and it's been set up. It's had a refret. So it is very playable. It's got a 59 profile neck, very glorious thing. I can't actually believe that we are now doing competitions for original 59 Gibsons. That is pretty crazy. And as far as I'm aware, no other comp site has done something like this before. So for 99p, head on over to the site. This is now live and you can go and have a look and grab some tickets for it. These are like, the pricing on these are all over the shop. There's one for £4,200 in the UK at the moment. And there's some in America for like $6,000. So yeah, when you can get them, obviously they're quite rare. The pricing is all over the place for them really. So it's hard to pinpoint a value as such, but it's an original 1959 Gibson. Definitely worth checking out. The way you're handling that, it seems well weighted. Is that the Gibson? Is that the Gibson you're referring to? The Gibson's a lovely weight. Obviously, it's a three-quarter size guitar, being a Melody Maker, so it is naturally a little bit lighter. David, might have been worth doing one of the Mark Hoppus basses instead, given that it's a new release, that or the Starcaster, given it's the newer Tom model. Yes, I understand your point, David. The only thing that I'd counter that with is basses are much more riskier because predominantly our audience are all guitarists. And the Starcaster, we got offered those when they first came out and we said no because they've not been too popular historically before. And to be honest, from what I've seen, you know, odds and bits and bobs online, they don't seem to be going down too much of a storm either. So that's why we kind of steered away from the Starcaster. It might be a guitar that we're getting in the future, but we're certainly not going to be paying the new price for one of those, I don't think. Okay, right then, let's get started, folks, because I'm conscious of rambling on, and we've got a lot to do here today before we hit the road and get this Tom DeLonge delivered. So I'm going to go ahead now and download the entry list. Let me flip the camera around. Bear with me, folks. I haven't done one of these draws for a while. Awesome. Okay, right. You should now be able to see my laptop screen. I'm just going to go into the back end of the website and download the PDF entry list for the Tom DeLonge Strat. Bring that... actually, I'll leave that off screen for a sec, just in case anybody's new around here. I'll just give you a quick rundown on how we do things. So to draw the winner, we're going to be using Google's random number generator. We just pop a random set of numbers into here. So I'll refresh this and set it back down to 0 to start with. And then we'll pop a set of numbers in. Let's say we've got 500 tickets. We'll do 1 to 500 like so. This is just an example, just to show you how it works. Hit the generate button and it spits out a random number. I'll do that one more time. I'll do it one more time. There we go. As you can see, random numbers every time. So let's reset that generator back down to 0. I'll show you the current time on screen as well for anyone wondering. There we go, 6 minutes past 2 for everybody watching live on this glorious Friday, wet, rainy, cold evening. Or afternoon, I should say. Right then. Here is the entry list for the Tom DeLonge Strat. No, that's not the entry list. Let me get the entry list. There it is. Okay, here we go. Here's the entry list then for the Tom DeLonge Strat. As I say, it wasn't quite popular this week. This one didn't sell out, which was a bit of a shame. So if we do draw now and we land on a ticket number that hasn't been allocated, we will simply keep on drawing until we do pull up a number that has been allocated. So as you can see on the entry list, minimum ticket number is number 2. And that goes all the way up to number 598. So let me just resize this so you can see the generator 2. Okay then, so we've got number 2 to 598. Very best of luck, folks. Thank you to everybody that did manage to grab some tickets for today's same day flash comp. As I say, any suggestions as to what you want to see in these Friday flash comps are more than welcome, and we will be doing another one next week. Okay, good luck then if you are in for the Tom DeLonge Fender Strat. It finished in Daphne Blue. The winning ticket number is number 161. 161. Philip, congratulations, Philip Kielthy. Kielthy, I'm going to say. Apologies, Philip. Not an easy name for my first draw back, but well done, dude. I'm winning the Tom DeLonge Strat. All right, I'll hang around a minute in the chat. Philip, if you are watching, do give us a shout. We will give Philip a call after the live anyway, just to confirm whereabouts he's located. And then if he's within the 100-mile radius from our HQ here, in the West Midlands, then we will be able to go and drop this guitar to Philip tonight. But if not, we'll get it out tomorrow, dude, and it'll be with you on Monday. Philip, are you watching? Oh, Ryan, off by 1. Oh, yeah. God, that is close. Right. Let me flip back around to the camera just while we're waiting on Philip. Philip is watching. Awesome. Philip says Nottingham. Yes, that shouldn't be too far, Philip. I believe that'll be within the range. Obviously, I don't want to promise anything, just in case it's not. We will have to check. But Philip, if you just keep an ear out for either your phone or an eye out for an email, if you give us 30 minutes or so, we'll get all the details together that we need to, and we'll get in touch, and then hopefully we can get on the road and get this delivered to you, dude. So, yeah, well done, Philip. Okay, awesome. Right then, folks. I won't make this any longer than it needs to be. Thank you very much for tuning into the draw today. Kia will be back next week for the usual draws. So, yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy the weekend, folks, whatever you are up to. Sorry, I'm just cautious about going too far away from the laptop, given that the mic's in there. But yeah, have a good weekend, folks, whatever you are up to. Thank you very much for taking part in today's same day flash comp. Keep your eyes peeled over the weekend. We've got so many awesome guitars coming up. We've actually got a really nice PRS launching tomorrow. because we've got space on the site for one. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Go and check out the site. We did launch a load of new bits last night. We've still got loads of instant wins left in the Christmas instant win and the Fender instant win, which is closing on Monday. But for me, the talking point is this. 1959, all original Gibson Melody Maker. Beautiful guitar, all the hardware, electronics, everything is original, even the decal. It's all original. The only thing that's been changed is the frets. Obviously they wear down after time, but this has had brand new frets put in and it's just been set up, so she's ready to go. But it sounds wicked. We've got some videos coming on this guitar early next week. Go and check it out. It's just 99p. Okay, have a good weekend, folks, and I shall see you next time I'm doing a draw. Who knows when that'll be. See you later, folks. Goodbye.